Okay, let's go ahead and get started with priming. First, I'm going in with a Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. I'm spraying that all over my face and then gently pressing it in. Just gives a nice stick to the skin. Then I'm priming underneath my eyes with the Tarte Under Eye Primer. That makes the concealer last a little bit longer. And the Murad Invisible Perfecting Shield all over my face. It has SPF 30 and I love that. And then I'm using the Dr. Brandt Pores No More to fill in the pores on my face where they're a little bit larger, on my cheeks, my chin, and a little bit up on my forehead. This is very similar to the Benefit Porefessional, and it is also mattifying. And then for the wrinkles on my forehead, I'm using the No7 Instant Illusion. And the Benefit Stay Don't Stray, I love this product for my eyelids because it is the same color as my skin tone, so I can use it with or without eyeshadow. But with eyeshadow, it does make it last longer and look better. So that is a great product for that. And then one of my favorite products from the drugstore is this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. It does a really good job of neutralizing the dark circles underneath your eyes because the yellow kind of counteracts the blue. And it also has a brightening effect. So I put that in a triangle pattern, upside down triangle, and then blend it out with my beauty blender. And then for foundation today, I'm using the L'Oreal Visible Lift Foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and dot that all over my face and on my neck. And then I'll blend it with this Morphe 439 brush. I like this brush because it gives a nice, even, kind of natural coverage. It's not too heavy. And of course, make sure you blend your foundation down your neck, all the way up to your hairline, and a little bit on your ears, even if your ears are more pale, just so everything's the same color. And then on my cheeks, where I want it to be a little bit fuller coverage, I usually stipple it in like this on my cheeks. And then for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is another great drugstore find. I use the color 20 and 25, and then I do the same upside down triangle with this MAC brush, just because my hands are a little bit bigger and I just find this is less messy than using my fingers. And then for highlighting, I'm using this Bare Minerals Stroke of Light, and I'm putting that on my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and up on my forehead. This is a great highlighter for during the day. It's not too intense. It just gives like a nice little glow to where you put it, and it helps the concealer blend out even better than it does on its own. So I just blend that all out with my beauty blender. You can take it all the way up to your hairline from underneath your eyes, but because my face is square, I don't do that. But if you want it to be more lifting, you can of course go ahead and do that. It'll kind of give you a lifted look up by your eyes. So just keep on blending until it's all nice and blended into your foundation. And you want this underneath your eyes to be about 2 shades lighter than the rest of your skin. And then I like to go over the foundation just to sheer it out a little bit with my beauty blender. And then I run this brush underneath my eyes just to make sure the concealer is all nice and blended. Then I'm setting my under eye concealer with the Laura Mercier Brightening Powder and the rest of my face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. And I press the powder on my face because I don't want the foundation to move when I am doing the powder. But on your neck, it's not such a big deal. But on your face, you want to press, not rub. And then I just put some lip balm on. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera just because I've shown them before, but I'm using the same products, the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Brow Gel in Brunette. And then for bronzer, you want to put your bronzer all along your hairline, up on your forehead, and then you want to put it underneath your jaw to kind of give like a little shadow there, and it also can be slimming for your face. And then I like to put it down my neck also, just because my neck is usually really, really white for some reason compared to my body and my face. So just underneath your jaw and your neck, and then right there on your cheek, kind of right on your cheekbone, just a little bit lower. You don't want to get it too low, above the hollow of your cheek, and then underneath where the top of your cheekbone is. And you can put some on the side of your nose if you want to even it all out. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring today, just my cheekbones. So you want to go from the top of your ear in a line down to the corner of your mouth, and then make sure you blend up with the product. Don't blend down. And you can see it just gives a little bit of a shadow there, just a little bit more definition. And then for blush, I've been liking this stippling blush by Sigma lately. Just gives a really nice light kind of airbrushed finish, and you can build up this product as much as you want. And then for highlighter, I'm using the Hourglass Luminous Light. This is another great one for during the day. It's not too intense, so you put it on the top of your cheekbones, above your eyebrow arch there, your bridge of your nose. And I like to blend everything out with another stippling brush. It just gives a nice kind of airbrush natural finish, so there's no harsh lines. For eyes, I'm using my new Urban Decay Smokey palette, and I'm going with 13 all over the eyelid. It just makes all the other eyeshadows blend better when you already have a base. And I'm using Crease in the Radar. Crease in the Radar? Radar in the Crease. Using the back and forth windshield wiper motions, and I like a diffuse crease a lot of times, so I'll do the back and forth windshield wiper motions, and then also little circles. It just makes it nice and kind of diffuse and not so harsh. If you like it to be more of a line, just stick with the windshield wiper motions, and just keep building up the color until it's what you want. And then for the inner corner, I'm using the color High, so I just put it a little bit up onto my eyelid and then the inner corner, and that helps it blend nicely with the eyelid color. Then on the lid, I'm using this little baby Buxom Mink Magnet eyeshadow. And I'm using this little MAC brush. I love this brush for packing colors on the eyelid, especially bold colors that you really want to make sure that they don't go like up into the crease or get crazy. A small flat brush like this is great. And if you want it even more intense than it is on its own, like for nighttime or something, you can spray Fix Plus on your brush, or eye drops even, makes it more intense. And then I just blend out the crease again with the same brush. Then for the outer V, I'm using the color Whiskey. And you just want to keep this underneath the crease and in the outer third of your eye. And again, just keep blending and going back in and getting more color, and blending and going back in and getting more color until it is dark as you want it, but just don't get it up into the crease. And then for my brow, I'm going back in with the color 13 again, but just on a smaller brush, just to make sure it's placed right underneath that eyebrow, just to lift the eye a little bit, and in the inner corner. And then under my, for my lower lash line, I'm using the color Radar again, and on the outer third, I'll use the color Whiskey just to smoke it out a little bit more. And then I blend it out again with the color Radar. And then for eyeliner, I'm using this Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the color Bourbon. This is probably one of my favorite eyeliners of all time. It just glides on so well, stays all day, so easy to work with. And I make it a little thicker on the outer third of my eye. And then for mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I don't wear false lashes, so I really like this mascara for kind of a more of a bold false eyelash look. And then for my lower lash line, I'm using Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara just because it has a smaller wand, so it's not so messy under there. And then for my lips, I'm using the Milani Lip Liner. This is another great one from the drugstore. Their lip liners are awesome. I think they're like $5. They're super creamy. They have some pretty good staying power. You can fill in your lips with them and they're not over drying or anything like that. And this is my favorite lip gloss right now. It's Flirty Mauve by Bare Minerals, and I just love it. And I'm setting everything with this Coola makeup setting spray. And that's it. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! I got the Coola Face SPF 30 makeup setting spray, and this has green tea and aloe, and it's organic sun care with hydrolonic acid. So that's what it looks like.